School Specialty is one of the nation's largest school supplies distributors. So we distribute school supplies, your paper, pens, pencils, crayons, glue, out of our distribution centers in Wisconsin and Ohio. And then we also have a early childhood manufacturer, Childcraft, which is based out of Pennsylvania. But I think one of the other things that we do is we distribute out of over 800 vendors directly to our customers. So we've got probably over 100,000 SKUs in our catalog.
Wow.
Out of our fulfillment centers, it's probably 75% parcel, and then the rest is pretty much LTL. We've got a few truckloads scattered in there. Out of Pennsylvania, we do mainly LTL. We do have a little bit of parcel, but then more truckload as well. But again, out of our vendors, it's going to be a lot of a mix. So probably going to be a lot more LTL and truckload. One of the biggest challenges we had on the shipping side was the dimensions of the items. Because with having 100,000 different SKUs, they range from, again, pencils up to, large cabinets. So we are challenged with knowing the dimensions of the items and then shipping them properly. So we would have many items that would be large, and we would get, say, an unauthorized charge with FedEx when we're shipping, and that's $1,000 charge. So we wanted to avoid that, and we didn't have that capability with our last TMS. Same thing with LTL. When you start getting over 12 feet, we would have extra charges, volume quote charges, and so we get a $15,000 charge from an LTL carrier, and have to work with the LTL carrier to try and negotiate that down. Obviously the big thing is you don't want to have those types of things. And what RateLinx has done is, being able to have the dimensions of the items and or the pallets or the pieces, so that we can make the best decisions possible. We avoid a lot of those things on the front end, and you have a lot better negotiating power when you're trying to rate that shipment on the front end with the carrier than you do on the back end asking for forgiveness. Whenever there was a discrepancy between the carrier and with the freight audit and pay company, who's doing that? Who's actually reconciling that? And one of the biggest things was, just being proactive and really going to the carrier and saying, okay, look, this is what I'm seeing, what are you seeing, and how do they come together? When we went to RateLinx, the RateLinx people will reach out to the carriers. A lot of times they'll do it before it gets paid so that we're not having balance due bills. But I think just being proactive and working with the carriers to get these issues resolved on the front end is huge. And then all of a sudden, after, maybe you have, 20 bills, you get that thing resolved. Well, then it's fixed for the rest of the time that you have that pricing, because everybody's on the same page of how that's done. And again, we didn't have that before, but like I said, with RateLinx, just the proactiveness of getting those bills solved ahead of time was big. Oftentimes they'll ask me, hey, we're running a little bit hot this month, with freight relative to our sales. Can you see anything there? Well, yeah, I can drill down with the analytics tools that RateLinx provides. I can drill down and I can see, okay, hey, this one's more than it was in the past. I have that I have it very quickly. It's not something where, I have to, take a week and try and figure this stuff out. The analytics tools usually help me drill down to this stuff in a matter of minutes in a lot of cases. With the sizes of shipments, being able to tweak how we ship those, having the controls to be able to do what we need to do, be able to turn on and turn off carriers very easily has been big. RateLinx really provides me with the tools to be able to make these adjustments when I want to make them. Just being able to move quickly has been really big for our company.